All right, welcome back or welcome to the Plocast. This is something I had to share with the channel. This is the Hot Toys something. I won't say it yet. Well, I mean, you could probably tell by just that. It's on my bed now because my desk doesn't have a lot of space. Well, I'll have them up on the desk and in the video later after I get it open. I wanted to just open it here and spread it all out so we can look at it, and then I'll take them over to the desk. Okay, well, we know it's a Star Wars thing. Plop. Oh, yes. Hot Toys Commander Cody. Let's go. Let's open this puppy up. Alright, here's everybody responsible. Yes. This box is so nice. Look at the shiny bit of plastic there. Glossy text. That looks so nice. Okay, let's open it up. Okay, here we go. Oof, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, man. Wow. He looks insane. Look at that head sculpt. We'll look at that in a second, but wow. Hologram. Hot Toys batteries, which are normally crap, so maybe I'll get my own batteries. Alright. Wow. Funny story, UPS actually delivered this to my neighbor's house, and they had to come over and leave it at my front door. So thanks, UPS. If I wasn't looking out for it, I never would have realized, but thankfully my neighbors are good people. Here's the figure right out of the box. It's looking so nice. Pristine. I'm gonna get all this foam and wrap off, and I'm gonna put on his antenna bits, and then we'll lay it all out. Here we got the display base. Nice, says Commander Cody on it. This is the same one they use all the time. I'm not a fan of the having footprints in there because it kind of forces you to make that pose, but it's reused. It's an old base, whatever. First time I have it, so it's new for me. We got the cradle here. DC-15 carbine. Oh, yes. And DC-15 rifle. This is humongous. Look at the size of it compared to the figure. Crazy. He does come with some pistols as well, even though he doesn't really use those. But they're nice to have. Here we have the jetpack right here. Really nice. It's got this felt bit here so you don't damage it when you're putting it on. It's batteries. We'll leave them in there for now. Here's the head. I don't want to look at that yet because he's got these little bits in here that we gotta actually put on the figure. His shoulder antenna and his helmet antenna. All right, there we got the shoulder one on and the helmet one on. It looks really nice. We'll take a look at the hands in a second. Ooh, didn't mean to do that, but wow. Look at this likeness. I just admit, sorry, I should have cut my nails before this. They're not too bad, but this is spot on. One thing I've seen some people do is use this on their Boba Fett figures to have a unmasked Boba Fett, which is a pretty cool idea. And obviously, this is the big prize. All right, and here we have the figure. This is the last tray, the extra accessories tray. We got a bunch of holograms, like an airborne clone. Got this tiny little Yoda one. And we got this Obi-Wan one, which is really nice. And of course, the one that most people are going to display, the Darth Sidious hologram. We got the arm here. It is light up. You can put batteries in this arm because it's a replacement piece, although there is no movement in the wrist. That's one thing. I would have preferred if it was just a hand The light up is cool and all, but I'd much rather have the ability to move the hand to recreate the pose. Some cool hands here. We got like action hands, like pointing which way to go. We got gun holding, thumbs up or thumbs down. We got left pointer, and then another left grabby hand. Ones that come on the figure, this splayed out open hand, and then sort of a rifle holding hand. And I always love that Hot Toys does this. 2 extra wrist pegs in case, you know, something goes bad here. So I'm gonna lay out all these in a nice way, and then we'll take them over to my desk to where he'll be standing, and you can see him all posed up. Okay, here's everything he comes with, including the instructions here. I want to get him stood up on the stand and, you know, just a regular pose, and we'll look at him in a little bit more detail. All right, here he is, just in a pretty neutral pose standing on the base. I tried to get his feet to fit in the feet bits there, but it just looks so great. Looks really awesome. I know those aren't the best description words, but right now I just got him holding the helmet and the carbine. The likeness is just so good. Spot on. You got the scarring up there. All the battle damage and effects just looks really good. Obviously there's a couple things that could be better, but that's like trying to look for something to complain about. There's other more qualified YouTubers who have talked about this figure. You can check out any, you know, Hot Toys reviewer or anything. One thing I wanted to point out is that it is really hard to get the weapons in the hand. Like, it feels like you're gonna snap the fingers. Even though they're sort of a flexible material, the other hands are much more flexible than the gun gripping ones. Turning him around here, he's got that little bit on his shoulder, the jetpack, thermal detonator. Just overall really nice looking figure, really cool. Down to the legs. I do wish it was kind of like the Sideshow at the legs anyway, where there was a lot more dirt and dust from Utapau. The rest is just easily the superior of the two. This carbine, much like the Sideshow carbine, actually has this feature here where you can fold down this bit. It's supposed to fold up to become a stock for the gun, but there's not enough room between this little bit here for the handle to pass through, so it doesn't really work. I guess you could just think of this as Utapau. I don't have a Black Series Cody yet. I'm getting the archive one, so you know that one should be coming. But if we want to compare him to something, here he is next to the 3¾ inch Revenge of the Sith Commander Cody. I don't know why I said Commander like that. I don't remember if this is Saga Legends or Vintage, whichever one. It is the one with the properly oriented belt, though. But just like, look at that. I mean, come on. Obviously, this is better, but still. It's just really cool to have both of these. And once I get the Archive Black Series, I'll have a pretty cool Cody display. A lot of people also wanted this figure to come with a Phase 1 helmet, like the Sideshow. I don't think that really makes sense. It would have been cool if it did, but I'm okay that it doesn't, because if we look here, here's a 2008 Clone Wars Phase 1 Commander Cody, just a regular one. But you can see the armor is different. He's got a different look in Phase 1. The Phase 1 helmet would have been cool, but with this figure specifically, they were going for Revenge of the Sith, which is what it says on the box. So, yeah, I'm okay with them not including the Phase 1 helmet. You got his rank badge. Really cool. And if you want to see him next to a 6-inch Black Series clone, I do have Captain Rex here. I don't have Cody yet, but, you know, if you want to just, for comparison's sake, get him to stand on there. Goes right up to about his waist. One thing you could do if you're really scared of this piece, you know, getting damaged while you're posing it, you could just take it off. It goes on pretty easily, and then put it back on when you have your pose. Alright, so here's another regular pose. This is him just kind of pointing, directing his men where to go. It's definitely finicky to get the armor bits to work right, because you definitely want them to be You know, you want them to look good. Like you gotta push down on stuff once you get the pose. I definitely recommend taking off the jetpack before you pose, because I've knocked it off at least 3 times already, while making adjustments after, like forgetting about it, you know. But definitely this piece is just immaculate. I don't have a turntable because I'm not a reviewer, but yeah, just overall really well done. We'll get a couple more poses in. And of course, here is the pose that a lot of people are gonna do. That looks so cool. Even in just the camera, that looks really cool. Wow. There actually is rotation here. It's hard to, I don't know, I think it's right on the cuff here, or right up at a bit against the forearm. I don't think there actually is a rotation here. I think what it is me just breaking it. And I mean, I don't care, because honestly, I would rather have the ability to articulate this hand than the light up effect. And you can see by right here, like I can rotate it so that it's more at the proper angle, because when his arm is out, it's gonna be like that. Whereas out of the box, it like comes straight flat. All right, here's what I meant by it only goes on a certain way. You can see the shape there, how there's a flat part on the bottom of the forearm, and it attaches to the peg that way, so it doesn't rotate there. All right, so yeah, there's the light up effect. It still works. I can still rotate the wrist, so it doesn't break it. If you want to just, you know, loosen that glue in there, I assume it's glue a little bit, just so you can get rotation. Doesn't break the thing, so that's good. And this is what that pose would kind of look like out of the box if you tried to do it, and if you didn't want to move the hand at all, because this is how it comes in the box. And I mean, this isn't like a guarantee thing. This is a try at your own risk thing. I don't know, because these things can be very fragile, but just getting a little bit of rotation makes it look much better. I know this isn't the exact pose. It could be positioned a little better, and I don't think he had a gun at that exact scene. But here's the Order 66 hologram pose recreated. I figured while I had the light up effect on, I'd show this to you guys, just get some shots of it, because it definitely looks really cool. Here it is in the dark, because why not? It looks cool. All right, here is another pose here. I just got him with the long rifle, long DC-15 rifle in a, you know, fairly decent neutral-ish pose. He's got this arm out like go, or, you know, do something over there, I guess. You know, calling out to his guys or whatever. But yeah, definitely make sure you like adjust as needed when you're done making the pose, so that it, you know, looks right. Like just, you know, like you saw there, me getting these little shoulder bits right. Same with over here. This forearm bit here really likes coming off on me, so be careful of that. But yeah, just really cool. This is my second Hot Toys figure. The only other one I have is actually the die-cast Iron Man Mark 7. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little unboxing of the Hot Toys Commander Cody. Let me know if you want to see some more unboxings of stuff. I'm sure Paul would also be down to do some unboxing of his own for, you know, any cool Star Wars stuff he picks up. I could do some more stuff, maybe some Black Series, if you guys would like to see that. Make sure to check out the latest video. I don't know when exactly this is going up. It's either going up right after the Mandalorian Season 2 episodes ranking, or after the video after that, which actually is already recorded. But either way, go check that one out. That ranking video actually took me like 6 hours to edit, so it'd be really cool if you could go check that out. Pick up this guy if you need to, you know, if you really want to, if you can, before he's gone, because aftermarket Hot Toys prices are not very fun to deal with. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.